Hi all, something a little different today. I got nominated for the Sisterhood of the World Blogger Award by Ramona. She's over at justkeepbrains.com on WordPress. She gave me the idea for this video thing, and it's a bit new to me, and I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't done it before, but we'll give it a go and just bear with me. So every blog award has certain rules. The ones for these are to thank and link to the person who nominated me. Ramona, thank you. Consider this video a thank you from me, because I probably wouldn't have done this if you hadn't sort of wanted me to do it. Okay, I nominate five to 10 other blogs, which I'll do below. I've got to answer the questions and make up 10 questions, which I'll do below the video. Okay, question number 1. If you were a flower or a plant, what would you be and why? I thought about this. This is a bit tricky. I might be a willow tree. I like the water. I could happily live by the water. And the cat. I could happily live by the water, and I think my dreads would make good willow branches. Pretty lame, but yeah, that'll do. Question 2. Bats, ravens, or spiders? Do I have to pick just one? I like them all. I love bats. I've always had a thing for bats. I think bats are just really cool. There's something about bats that I really like. Ravens. Here we have crows, and yeah, crows are, there's something really weird about them. I think they're very spiritual, kind of liminal creatures. I think they're between the border of life and death, and the way that they're always at death scenes, and here they're not very liked by farmers, because they are, if a sheep goes down lambing or something like that, well, they pick its eyes out. So they're not really well liked, but I don't have not little sheep, so that's really not a worry for me. But anyway, I'm raving on. But yeah, I like ravens, I like bats. Spiders, I absolutely love spiders, man. Spiders are so cool. We get these big orb weavers here, and they weave these huge big webs, and it's just to sit and watch them weave these webs. It's amazing. Like, how the hell do they do that? It is so cool. Yeah, I love spiders. Spiders are really cool. That's probably okay. I'll pick spiders because they're really wicked. Question 3. What would be a perfect event to attend? Any theme, party, festival that already exists, or would you have to invent a new one? This is another tricky one, because I'm a bit of a hermit. I don't go anywhere nowadays. But if I was going to go somewhere and do that, it would probably be to an old Victorian Gothic ball. I would love to dress up like that in the old full Victorian goth gear, and for everyone else to be, it would be so cool. See, in Australia, especially here out in country Australia where I live, there's nothing like that, and it's a shame. I would go to something like that. If a vampire would ask you to come with them, would you agree? When I was younger, I probably would have said hell yeah. But now I think about it, and having read and watched a lot of vampire movies and books and things, no, I don't want to live forever. No way, man. Life's hard enough as it is with the little bit of time we've got. I'd hate to see everybody I love die. That would be, how do you live with that? That would be awful. You outlive everyone, everything. Like, and the way the world's going, things are just getting worse and worse. No vampires. I don't want to live forever. Are you a person who likes to plan ahead or living in the moment? Never mind the craziness in the background. Dog and cat. What can I do? Plan ahead or live in the moment? A little bit of both. I used to be very spontaneous, but I don't know, as I get older, I have to plan. I have a daughter, I have animals. Yeah, I have to plan ahead. It's, I don't know, it's good and it's bad. You have to do it, you have to, as you grow up and stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, plan ahead. Is there any other art you do besides blogging? Well, photography. I love my camera. I love photography, especially in a cemetery. I'm a bit of a weirdo like that. I love cemeteries. I don't know, there's something about, I like the peace. I like the history. I like to wander around and think about what their lives might have been like, especially in the old sections and that, where some of them, like, we're in Australia, they're not as old as some European countries and stuff, but you know, you get back in the early 1800s and that, and it's just amazing to think that people lived their lives back then. And I like to take photographs of the headstones, especially anything that's unusual, or you know, something that's just not, you don't see very often. But even the ones like crosses and stuff like that, you can find some really good stuff, and when you get home you can edit them and get some really cool photos. But I also just take photos of my animals, nature, just anything really. I love my camera. I do like to draw, but I'm not very good at it. I wish I was better at it, but I'm not, so I don't really do it that often. What else do I do? I like to play my guitar. I put it away. I hadn't picked it up for a year, and I'd only just recently picked it up again, and I'm straight away addicted again. I love playing it. You know, I'm no virtuoso, but I can do alright, and I enjoy it. I don't do it for money or fame or in a band or anything cool like that, but I'll sit in my room, in my lounge room here, and just jam to myself, and I enjoy that. So I don't know if that's art, but yeah, that's what I do. I'll save that for another question. Do you prefer buying your clothes or DIY? Here's the question. I've been making my own clothes for a couple of years now. I don't do it all the time because you can buy clothes a hell of a lot cheaper than you can make them. So mostly I'm wearing bought clothes, but I do make my own. I've started making my own ritual robes, that's good. I want to make one for each Sabbath of the year and each moon phase. So I've always got the perfect robe to wear for each ritual occasion. I make tops. It's good to be able to make your own clothes because you can fit them to your size exactly. You can make them how you want. You can add bits to them. You can pick your own colours. I love making my own clothes, but due to, practicalities, sadly most of my wardrobe is made up of bought stuff, but you can buy some pretty cool bought stuff as well, so I won't complain. There's lots of good little online stores now with some really good clothes. And because I'm not tiny, I'm not a small girl, and it's hard to buy clothes sometimes, but that's gotten a lot better over the last few years, and you can buy some really good stuff for, normal sized girls. If you could change your life by travelling back in time and doing some things different, would you do it? Oh, hell yeah. Who wouldn't? I can't think of anyone who wouldn't want to do that. There's so many things I could have changed. I often say to my daughter, if I could go back to being a teenager, I was so stupid, and I could change all that. I would have stayed in school. I would have went to uni. I would have been a horse vet. I've always wanted to be a horse vet. Well, not always, just recently. But it's just, I don't know, I've got my own horse, and when the vet comes out here and says to her, and I just think, man, that could have been me. I've got the brains to do it, but back then I was just so stupid. I left school and I was just an idiot. But I guess you're pretty lucky if you were smart as a teenager. Most of us are stupid, so what can you do? But yeah, I'd go back. Are there any other platforms your followers can find you on? Yeah, I'm everywhere. Instagram, spinning_webs. Find me there. I post a lot of my photography work there. I have a Spinning Webs Facebook page on Facebook, and Google Plus. I'm on there. That's where you find my cemetery photos. I like storing. They have good albums on Google. So yeah, if you want to go and check out my cemetery albums, Google Plus is where it's at. Spinning Webs, same thing. It's all linked in my blog, so anything you want to check out there, just check the links. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Ramona. This has been fun. Actually, I've enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Okay, bye.